Up against Cardoso, and we are underway in the SEC Open for South Carolina this year. To Kitts, Chloe Kitts first.
Sophomore came in freshman year for South Carolina. Matharo with the first.
And the stats back that up. Johnson trying to get loose. And no. Boom! That is Rashea.
Great job stepping out, trying to pull Cardoso out.
Well, Cardoso going to work South Carolina, but to basketball. Johnson again off the glass. Shot clock. Matharo, not a natural point guard, but his transition to that role.
When you start looking at most of these players, and Pow wide open three.
They're third in the nation in three-point field goal percentage as well as overall shooting. And last year,
the game is that they have to keep Florida off the backboard. They're not able to finish.
So they are in good position early. Correa.
Off the screener in a wide open look.
Florida had missed 4 shots in a row. Pow. Why not this season? And we haven't even played 5 minutes. Matharo with the take and the reverse.
Come over and help out, but let Matharo go down, and always looking for ways to get more players in the game.
Correa going to work. Wide open inside was Reynolds. She tried to draw it. Pow. Pushing it against Reynolds. Cardoso with the offense.
Always ready to pop and shot.
Yes, really good video of her on YouTube with all that she did. Here she is again. Pow!
Pow really putting the team on her shoulder.
Matharo off. A block by Watkins. Up the floor, easy layup. Correa gets stuck. Matharo open for 3. In and out.
Cardoso.
A 9-0 run right now by South Carolina as they try to make it 11, and that's just too easy. Matharo catch and shoot.
And Matharo trying.
19 a game, hasn't gotten going yet here at home, but plenty of time. Watkins, nice pass. And those. Full Wiley. Got loose, scored.
Well, if they get in.
Open look. Yes! Jariah Ward. So a dominant first quarter by South Carolina as Johnson just keeps pouring it on.
That wide open look. Small things that make a big difference.
Matharo, take, and there's Zippy Broughton. Broughton up the floor to Reynolds. And Reynolds with the layup. Freshman in the SEC. And foul on the way. Getting ready for this game.
One of the things when you're playing and you're going against #1 and
Carolina, that's who South Carolina played last. Both teams have had a game since the break. Correa! They've had an outstanding recruiting season as well. Players coming in. Pow. Oh my goodness. 4 for 4.
In a row, and you go underneath the screen for that 4th 3.
All of her points have been threes. Nice pass. Final seconds of the quarter. Court, which is what you want, especially when you play for Dawn Staley. Correa probes and scores. Good sign. And this is a very talented Florida team. Cardoso going to work on Kyle, and Kyle fouled.
Running the point with Aaliyah Matharo.
Yeah, Broughton, number 4.
Ran back in transition, but nobody finding all of the open players.
Kyle going at Cardoso.
As you watch South Carolina go, and Pow able to finish at the basket. Zooming up and down the court, and Florida on the other end, some players are getting a little bit winded.
It's a much different looking Florida team to start the second quarter, and there's Johnson knocking it down. And she's on the floor. She's such a likable player. That was her with the ball. A lot of people happy to see her back on the floor. And Correa.
Right here, Johnson started off really hot, on fire. Now you get a chance. Great pass. They want to get the ball inside, but I feel like they got too many players on one side.
Trying to lead.
game, but the pressure's not on us, and you see that.
Kyle, and to play in the half.
Well, we kind of figure at what point would somebody else have to step up and make a play?
Correa leaning in. 3 on the way. Yes!
What South Carolina does so well.
It's actually Florida's bench that helped bring them back, and they go inside right away. South Carolina does. Kit Smith.
You only have 1 point. Raven Johnson to the basket.
Pow into Kits, and here in Gainesville. It's just one of many SEC openers tonight all across the conference.
Put on the full-court press. That's what we're used to seeing, trying to make South Carolina play a little bit sloppier, and that's going to come out with a smile.
Reynolds working on Kits. Or right out of halftime, Johnson with a steal. 2-on-1 to Cardoso for the layup. Pow.
One thing about South Carolina is, and Pow, well, I think sometimes she can be a little deceiving. And Matharu finally getting a
10 shooting. She's the leading scorer for Florida and second leading scorer in the conference. Hall with the runner. Busted up inbounds play. South Carolina trying to take advantage. Is on an 11-0 run, looking a lot more like the first quarter.
On the floor, and first half you can kind of hang with it, but when you got to come back to the second half. Cardoso, great job posting up.
Pow, eyes looking up. Cardoso puts it in the nation in the rankings, #1 in the power rankings on ESPN.com. And Kit steps through and buries. South Carolina with already 4 wins over Reynolds going to attack the basket, lost it.
But you're going to have to go up against South Carolina at some point, so why not start with it? And I think it's a good test for them.
Pow thought about pulling the trigger. Look at the strength from that pass. Oh! Gators in Charlie Cream's field of 68 right now. That comes out every Tuesday. Rimdahl missing. That's Watkins.
And Watkins, great job. And Zippy Broughton tried to take it in.
Rimdahl. Kyle.
They get those post up.
Well, that was a break for South Carolina. Fulwiley shoots the 3. Missed. Hall with the offensive rebound and
Leilani Correa, and I have not seen her take a shot. Brody Rimdahl finally gets it to.
One of their best 3-point threats, makes the first one of the night, and then racing down. One of the most talented freshmen in the country as well. Warren goes down the lane.
And Florida trying to run this racetrack.
Saugus. 3 on the way, nothing but net. Correa. Here we go.
Having these moments.
3 on the way from Johnson. 21 of them came in the first half.
Hasn't really had a lot of looks, and Watkins.
Yeah. See that continues after us with LSU and Missouri. Duke.
Playing.
Johnson trying to get some separation from Matharu to Watkins, and Watkins jumpers off the mark.
They're quicker. You've got to move the ball and be able to find those open looks.
Fulwiley taking it all the way. Broughton looking to get it in. Reynolds, catch and shoot, got it. Layla at 25 right now. Nice take by 4 for South Carolina, #5 and #25. There's Tessa Johnson. Next. Correa knocks it down.
Carolina to guard you up there.
That was Correa's 4th made 3 in the game. Johnson all the way to the basket and just open. Shot clock under 5. There's another block by Watkins. Broughton takes it in and misses. 6 blocks in this game. has the ball and sticks it in, gets her. Does to that statistical ranking. Now pushing it up the floor is Jaw. Down. Johnson pushing it, using the left hand. For people all year, as they literally sub in and have no real drop off.
I think she'll be coming out of the game a little bit after that.
Reynolds with the floater.
The point guard, both Zippy and Matharo on the bench. Kyle.
Yeah.
Back to Johnson.
Yeah, can't go wrong. 100%. And
That's a great pass right there.
Yeah, Walker forced it up, missed.
And push back so that they can't get their hands on the ball.
Good take by Reynolds, missed the shot.
Players in that are going to be graduating. You're going to have these moments in games where you'll be able to put some players in and
by 41 points a game, so that's not happening. For Wiley. And Walker traveling as she
driving in to finish the play.
Yeah, that's a good point. Matharo knocks down the South Carolina, #1 in the nation, hoping to be #1 in the SEC.